What is going on, guys? Creeperz here with a new Minecraft video. Now, you may have noticed that there are two fairly large, well, not fairly large, pretty much massive buildings to my left and right. These are actually a mob farm. Well, I guess you could call them two, but I call them both as one. But this is my mob farm. Oh, why did I click that? This is my mob farm. And it churns out a nice amount of items. I don't know the exact amount. I had it, but I can't really find the file where I put the amount. But this is it. Now it's basically filled with piston traps, like this one. When a mob spawns on the pressure plate, it gets pushed off to a fiery death by lava. And their items are transported to me, and the monster has no knowing of it because, well, of all things, they're dead. And you're probably asking, why did you put lava there? Well, you want to know why? Because if you really have this... Whoa, there's a spider. Yeah, it's just back in the redstone works of this lava thing. But eventually these items will build up, and it'll get extremely laggy. But you can see I've already been in here for like 10 seconds and I've already got like half stacks of every type of item. And yeah, if I had this lava plugged like this and I left for like 2 minutes, the game would be to the point where it basically it isn't Minecraft anymore. It's a 1 or 0 frame per second montage of pictures of square cubes and everything. Not that Minecraft isn't already that. But if you'll see, I've been in here for only a minute, and I already have a stack of bones, and arrows, and gunpowder. And that's just how many items this thing churns out. There are literally hundreds of pistons in this mob trap that are all contributing to kill monsters. And actually the monster death rate's pretty high. 100% of monsters that spawn will die. And the time from spawning to death is around 10 seconds. Unless they're on the top, it's probably about 5, because like they spawn, get kicked off, and then they die down there. Whereas some of the lower ones just fall and get killed by lava, which is down there. And their items are actually fed through a network of things. The thing is, there's 2 sides to it. One side and the other side. These both form into one side, which then feeds into the center, along with this side. And that is why you see there are actually 2 little water things, because this one on this side is a mix of the left and right sides of this side. I say side way too much in this sentence, don't I? But in this, let's just call this the left mob killer. And the left mob killer is divided into 2 sections, left and right. These both mix into this. And the other mob killer is the same. So, while these are all burning to death, keeping my Minecraft from insanely lagging, I thought I'd show you how to simply create one of these. So, it's getting pretty laggy. I have lag spikes a lot. But anyway, let's get into creative mode and figure out how to build one of these puppies. So you're going to need a pressure plate, a redstone torch, actually 2 redstone torches, a sticky piston, some block to be pushed, and oh yeah, and a repeater. Where is that repeater? There we go. Not steak. Nobody wants steak in this world. So you're gonna place your pressure plate, and this is actually what the mob's gonna spawn on right here. On this side you want to put a repeater so that it powers on, and on the other side of this block you want to place a redstone torch. That way the signal is inverted. On top of that put a block, and on top of that put a redstone torch. Basically you have like whatever your input is your output. It's got a little bit of delay, but it doesn't matter. It only adds like half a second onto the time between birth and death. But then all you gotta do is just put a block. Actually, no, you put the piston right there. Put a block on the piston. So now, when you put something there, it's going to shove your monster off. Now I like to just cover it up to make it look good because I preferably do not want my monsters to see what's actually killing them. I like it to be a surprise. I mean, it's no fun if you're in somebody's evil lair and somebody says, "I'm going to kill you." But how are you going to kill me, Mr. Evil Dweeb? I'm going to kill you using insert method of death here. And that gets boring because then it's not a surprise, is it? Now, another reason I get such a high kill rate is the fact that these are 1 block wide. And they don't interfere with each other because of that redstone repeater right there not being redstone. So I can actually place another one, like just 1 block away from it. So you can really just have this entire wall lined with them. I actually have it divided into like 4 sections. 2 on the left side that merge into one side, and 2 over here that do the same. These both combine to get our master output. Sorry, I'm so used to technology, aren't I? But I have it on 3 sides. I haven't put it on the front side that you're looking at yet. But I have it on the inside of the left side right there on the back. And each section has one on the right side. Like, if this was all one room, I would have it on the left inside part, the back, and the right inside part. I do not have it on the front. But then I divided that into sections. And I could probably make a bit more. If I had actually had more rooms down here. In fact, the rooms start from here up to there. The actual killer by lava is somewhere down underground. Just so I can maximize space. So basically, every 4 blocks is 1 room. And each room, by this entire width, probably has about 100 pistons. So that's probably about 1,000 to 2,000 pistons that are pushing monsters off. Now, since during daytime, there's absolutely nowhere else for a monster to spawn. So, the algorithm tells you, find a dark place within a certain radius. Like, monsters won't spawn 1,000 blocks away from you, will they? No. And since the only dark spots in the entire map, as far as the range of where they can spawn goes, is inside these towers. So every single monster that the algorithm would spawn will spawn in these buildings, which is for maximum death rate. Now back to the multiple stack at once. Why did I place that? You can do this because redstone torches don't interfere. Redstone repeaters next to each other will not interfere with each other. Well, redstone will. And the best part is you don't actually have to use the actual redstone. For those of you people who think redstone's just out of date and you like repeaters, this is good for you. Because actually now, as you can see, each of these works independently of the other. And basically you stack like, if you stack like 100 of these in a row, you have a mob killer. All you gotta do is surround it with some sort of block and make it completely dark, and then add some sort of lava death chamber for those that don't die of falling damage. Because there is water down there to carry their items in. And sometimes, even though it is on fences and you're only getting half the amount of water, actually the water isn't really helping you because it's on a fence, which is 1.5 blocks tall. So that kind of takes off your water damage reduction, I guess. And it's extremely compact. It's only 4 by 1 by 3, and usually I include 4, which is why I said every 4 blocks, because yeah, the bottom block counts because it's got the repeater and the torch. I actually MC edited this with multiple of these together to get this entire building. You didn't think I built this from scratch now, did you? But to prevent Endermen from spawning, it's really simple. Just do that, and you have only 2 by 1 by 1 monster spawning. And they both get shoved off into a fiery death. Ooh, I just spawned. Ooh, I just died. That's kind of makes you feel sad for the monsters, how they don't even get to live their life. They don't they're just born and then they're dead. Makes you feel sad for them. But then again, this is Minecraft. It's all AIs and nothing's really real. So, haha, we just killed creepers. What do you know? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I tried not to make it too detailed because it's actually pretty simple. And I didn't want to make a 2-hour-long video of just something as putting a piston and this sort of redstone setup together to give you lots of drops. Anyway, I'll probably show you like the behind the scenes stuff of how I got the lava to work and how everything comes together and probably the networking. But for now, just keep it real, and I'll see you next time in the next video. That will be a video, if it's a video. If it's not a video, just watch the clouds. And remember that Minecraft is a world of monsters and monster death and surviving the night and the day. Unless you want it to be something different. Anyway, this isn't a speech, this is a farewell. So, see you next time.